Welcome back to Mage. I'm Deshaun.
I'm Chris.
This is MAGECAST number 7.
Yes, sir. Look at that. And our actual proper intro, too.
Finally.
Holy crap, we've done it.
Seventh try is the time.
Alright. So, yeah. We'll start off as we usually do. How's your week gone, man?
Week's been pretty busy. Just a lot of uni and preparation for work stuff. A lot of lectures. Yeah. It's been fun. It's been fun. I think I've watched like 20-30 hours of just education shit.
What?
Help.
Help.
I'm not absorbing any of it anymore. It's kind of just like, just get it done.
Just let it flow through you and then forget it afterwards.
Exactly.
I need it for this and then it's gone.
Yeah. As long as it's there for a reference when I need it, kind of just go back to the original source. Exactly. Like, oh yeah, I know where to find it.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
How about you? How's your week been?
Yeah, week lockdown was okay, I guess. I feel like it went both slow and fast at the same time. Like I might say this every week now. While I was working, feels like it goes super slow. But then outside the work hours, it just flies. I don't know where it went. The weekend's already gone.
How do you when we go into lockdown, what's your food look like? Because for me, it becomes very basic and barren.
Yeah. We had a lot of rice this week at home. We stock up on the good stuff. We had a bit of rice. We had mixed with maybe a couple of bacon bits and ham, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Mix that up with like dishes every now and again. That's not bad. Had a bit of that.
I'm pretty sure I had rice like out of the 7 days, I had rice probably 5 days.
Oh, you too?
Had eggs probably every day.
Yeah.
It literally, I swear my meal did not change. I had, for lunch, it was coffee, avocado on toast with feta cheese and eggs with prosciutto.
Okay.
Like, it's not bad. I'm not complaining. No, but it was that every day.
How does that make the week feel though? Do you like struggle to remember what day it is?
Yes. Yes. Especially with all the content I've been consuming regarding like uni.
Head's just gone
bro, it's another day. And because I haven't been going to the gym, I can't really differentiate the days either.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Like, gym's been closed. I just go for walks. Walks are the same exercise. It's just another day, another day, another day, another day.
Yeah, it kind of just does that. I mean, it makes you sympathize a little bit with the people who have done it multiple times for sure.
Yeah.
That
like,
sucks.
I'm not complaining. Don't get it twisted.
No.
It's
Yeah,
just
we've had it pretty good.
Yeah. It's just like when the food is the same, it's just like, it's so boring.
It's a bit disappointing, actually. Yeah. How good have we had it?
No, I know. I miss sushi, man.
Oh,
I miss sushi.
It's not bad. But yeah, week's been alright. It's we're moving. I think Queensland is now moving out of lockdown in like a couple of hours, which would be a few days ago.
Dude, I saw as soon as they announced it this morning. I saw a few people on my Instagram. They're like all tagging the places they're gonna go tonight for drinks and food. I'm just like, bruh.
That's like, you still gotta be careful.
Yeah. I was just like, damn.
They're very keen.
Like, freedom.
Yeah, that's very understandable. But yeah, I think the only place that is still in actual lockdown is up in Cairns because they've still got a few more cases. But Southeast Queensland, freedom.
Finally. I do wonder how long it's going to last though, because those cases didn't go under double digits, did they?
No.
I was surprised they let us go because
me too.
I was like, it has to be under 5 before they let us go.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting.
I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a re-lockdown in like 3 days.
Yeah, like considering I'm pretty this is Delta variant that got loose. Yeah. So it's even more, how do you say? It spreads quicker.
Yeah. Unless they have most of the people in quarantine already.
Yeah.
But even then,
we're still fighting.
I really just don't trust people's quarantine anymore because it's like no one quarantines. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because like what's the fine? It's one guy got fined. It was like 10K last week or something.
That guy who just came up. Yeah.
Interstate and just got fined 10K.
He wanted to get out, bro. And yeah,
thanks, man.
Thanks, man. He just came up, got fined. He's fine with it. You know, moving on.
10K, cool. Add another 0, see what happens.
Yeah. So this week's going to be very interesting. You know, always interesting.
Mm-hmm. We have pretty good chapters this week and like entertainment content this week though.
Yes, sir. Some very solo leveling was amazing. Tower of God is gonna be interesting the next few weeks.
It's starting to ramp up again.
It's picking up. Yep.
One Piece was hella good.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Good stuff. Bleach. Like, look, I'm glad it's back. It's just like that first chapter was so all over the place. I was like, what the
Where did this come from, by the way?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like he said he was just gonna do it was like supposed to be one chapter kind of
one
thing.
shot. Yeah.
And then apparently it's a whole arc now.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
And it's literally straight back into Shonen Jump magazine every week.
We'll talk about that a bit later on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good old Bleach.
Yeah.
So,
we have our Discord down below. What do we got? Tower of God, God of Highschool, Jujutsu Kaisen, which we've caught up.
Oh yes.
One Piece, obviously, and anything gaming. You know, Final Fantasy, Genshin is huge in the Discord apparently.
Yes. The lads in gaming general go ham talking about it. Punishing Grow even a little bit, not as much, but yeah. So.
And then we have Chris's YouTube channel, which he's been uploading regularly, by the way.
My goodness. That's where a lot of the week went as well.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, Jesus. Like 5 videos a week. God damn.
Yeah. Then, we've got your TikTok as well. And the MAGE TikTok. And, I think we got everything, right?
Yeah, we chilling.
All right. So, we shall start with Tower of God 495.
Yep.
My goodness.
We pretty much started the chapter with because we read this like 6 days ago.
Yeah, we read it on the Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, so we were actually gonna like fast pass one chapter ahead just so we're up to date for when this video comes out.
Yeah, but
we haven't done that yet.
We haven't.
Might be next week, but we'll see.
We haven't done it yet, and there seems to be like I think you can only do it through the mobile app. I'm not sure if you can do it on like a desktop. So
I did try on desktop. I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it a bit.
Which is odd, but
it is.
I guess if they want traction on the mobile app, then fine. But
yeah, it's just
not
exclusive.
a big fan of reading on mobile.
But yes. So where we left off, we pretty much start with Arya. She's back, you know, your new best girl, right?
Yeah. She's nice.
She is pretty cool. So she's running around. She wants to get out on the field. Doesn't want to fight anyone super strong just yet. And then
that seems odd. Like she's strong, but she's not like. I thought she'd be in the. How would I say this? Like from what we can tell, she doesn't seem to be in the Ivankel Calivan kind of. Hero from the wall range.
Nowhere near.
Of strength. Like, she seems way weaker.
Like, she took one look at Char, or was it last week?
Fuck this shit.
Screw that.
Yeah.
But she had, like, a quick flashback about her past, and, like, that she is part of... Well, she's like a weapon, right? Or an experiment, rather.
Yeah.
And, she is biometrically linked to the master or something like that, like the main body. And if any one of them ever die, they get, you know, they return to him and then they reform and come back, but they lose their self. That's what we learned about her this chapter.
Yes.
And we also learned that she wants to break free of it. She ain't happy.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So she kind of pops up. She gets the mouse. She pops up on the field with Bam and White.
Oh, yes.
And then, her and White have a little discussion, team up against Bam. And then Bam, like, did he touch her?
He did, yeah. He landed, like, a brief blow. Nothing huge, but yeah.
And then, she was so confused because Bam was way stronger than she had anticipated.
Yeah.
And it kind of broke her spell briefly from her master.
Yeah, so Bam has always had this built into him. It was kind of confirmed when he broke the spell on the wall to let the forces through. All he had to do was touch it. They just had to get him there, protect the president. But while they were fighting, Bam has like greatly increased his control of his Shinsu. The fighting panel's pretty good.
Yep.
Arya's just kicking everything. Bam's going with fancy technique, Shinsu. But yeah, it lands a hit, and then the moment one of his attacks connects, she's just like, wait, I was broken free. Alright, stop the fight.
And then her whole like thought process changes. She's like, maybe I can use him.
Yeah.
I'll team up with him instead of White.
Yep.
And they start talking. It's like, if you can promise to break the spell, I'll team up with you and help you.
Temporarily.
Yeah.
But
and then Bam's like, alright.
Yeah, pretty much. And then he kind of gets screwed at the end of his turn because the jump pad takes 10 minutes to activate, right? So he starts the activation immediately as soon as he can, but he's only got like a minute left. And then it's White's turn immediately.
Yep.
So
so we're getting White versus Bam next year.
Bam and Arya potentially. But Arya's kind of sweating right now. She does not want to fight White.
No one does.
No one, yeah.
No one does. No one wants that smoke. Maybe Bam, but I think it's not an easy fight.
Yeah, I think he could match him for a while, but right now White is the most powerful he's been. Yeah,
in a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
White's juicing it.
Exactly. But yeah, Arya's definitely a cool character. Maybe she should join Team Bam. I don't think.
Yeah, I can see a place for her.
Maybe she could, but she is still a division commander right now. So there's a bit between them. She's just doing what Caliban did. They don't have to be enemies, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, pretty good chapter. It's definitely starting to pick up. Next week's should be even better.
One would hope.
One would hope. Yes, of course.
All right, moving on. We have solo leveling 161.
Oh,
this was nice.
This was a doozy. What do you mean nice?
Well, can you say it was a doozy because more than half the chapter was like repeat?
Yes, it is a doozy because of why it was a repeat. And we don't know that yet.
Well, he's OP. It's like he's finished the game and now he's playing through the game again, but Giga OP.
New game plus.
Yeah.
Maybe. So we start right where we left off. Jin-Woo has been clawed by the beastie. Beast Monarch has a claw sticking through him, and the Frost Monarch immediately just walks forward, sticks him with his own dagger. Like, was that Jin-Woo's dagger that he used, or was that his own? Okay.
Yeah.
Because he froze it over as he was using it. Then like Frost threatens. Well, not really threatens. He just tells him what's gonna happen now that he's dead.
Yep.
Like, everyone's gonna freeze for eternal agony. Their armies are about to step through. Does that mean the portal above is their armies?
I mean, yes, you could. Yeah.
Or is it like their armies literally were summoned creatures anyway? Like he just brought the frost golems in.
I feel like it could be both.
Yeah.
Then you have the HP count 0. Player has died. But secret passive. Player is in possession of Black Heart. Passive skill activates, and we still don't know what it is. And we got the bloody unknown passive like amplified thing.
Yeah,
on the text, like 6 times.
Goes from like the normal text bubble straight into your face, and then the blinding light. He wakes up in the hospital.
I was like, when that unknown passive activates, like text kept popping up. I'm like, stop wasting panels.
Yeah, like no.
You're wasting my story here.
Yeah. Right before he was like, it said he'd reached zero, he was just trying to keep bringing out more power. He was trying to pump, but bro, why did they put that panel last week saying he had 190k HP or whatever, and it just went to zero? A one shot.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just like, just leave it as a cliffhanger.
Yeah, yeah.
Quickly
Makes
got,
sense.
quickly got, you know, oh, I don't know what I
Resolved.
was gonna.
Resolved.
Yeah, resolved. Yes.
Yeah. So
So yeah, he wakes up after the double dungeon.
at the very
Back.
beginning.
Yeah, except this time he's got his sweet haircut.
Oh
He's
yes.
basically the same Woo, so he's woken up just OP
Yeah.
from the get go.
So yeah, he remembers everything that's happened so far. He still has his power, his items, and stats, all the passives and stuff, but he doesn't have any shadows.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. I don't know if this is better or worse. He almost lost Biru last chapter. Now he's lost all of them. What?
Yeah. Oh,
What?
yeah, he doesn't have any shadows yet.
Yeah, true.
But he'll just run through everything again anyway.
Yeah.
Because we see that bit with like him at Baran's castle.
A little bit later on, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Jin Chol comes in, questions him, you get that whole spiel.
Yeah, and Jin-Woo's like, Chairman, what are you doing here? Oh, wait.
Yeah. It did get to see Gogun He again.
Oh, yes. Cool. I was very curious when we did see him if the fragment was going to pop out and like he was going to talk to him properly.
Oh, right.
But we didn't get that. But Gogun, he could see through him. He's just like, I see a monarch in there. He doesn't say it, but he sees the power. Similarly, Sister comes in and her school friend, Han Song-yi, and he's just like, hey, don't become a hunter this time, keep studying.
Yeah, pretty much.
But the sister had the same thing. Like, she didn't recognize him because he's changed so much. Pretty cool. Yeah, so we head over, or Jin-Woo immediately heads over to the Hunter Association and gets tested. This is a little bit different to how it previously happened. Like, he never went for the test until after he got Egress, right? But yeah, he goes in immediately, gets the power test done, and they're just like stunned. Oh, we haven't seen anyone like this since Char.
Yeah.
And then on the way up.
Oh yeah, in the elevator he meets that assassin. That's right, and he scares him shitless.
This felt like the equivalent of the Hail Hydra scene for Endgame for me. Okay, I was just like, holy crap, that guy almost died and he didn't know.
Yeah. It's funny because he like pulled his own daggers out.
Yeah.
And threatened him with those.
Yeah. He's just like, you've got an unregistered stealth skill and you're about to be put on a mission to avenge someone's daughter. If you kill any hunters, you're gone, bro. Just scares the hell out of him. It was great. We go for a quick visit with Gogun He, and he makes the requests that he made much later in his world, that summon creatures count as raid members.
Yeah.
And then promises to take care of Jeju.
Gogun He kind of laughed at him.
Yeah, he's like, what's going on?
You're
a bit ahead of yourself, aren't you?
Yeah, and then he just flexes on him and he's like, oh shit, alrighty.
I see you. We also, that's like the first time we get a notification. Would you like to restart the world? What does that mean to you? I
don't know what that means. That's like, I was like, yeah, would you like to restart your player kind of thing?
Well, I don't
like
think
from
the
zero, or is it like, what does it mean like to restart the world? Like, fucking go back a couple billion years and restart
the whole world, or just
yeah, like what are we talking about here?
I would say, well, it pops up at the end. We'll keep going through and then we'll catch up a little bit. So yeah, we have a very quick flashback of a lot of the important events that Jin-Woo went through. So we had versus the assassin, which still happened in this line. OG healer lady whose name I've forgotten, the orange hair. She retires after that incident. He arises tank, he arises Tusk. We didn't see an arise for Igris. We also didn't see at the Tusk one him meeting Char. What happened?
No, he's just speed running everything.
What happened? And then we see him save his mum. Oh, I had a question about that. He saved mum by going into Baran's castle, right?
Yes.
Or is that after? Yeah, okay. So he's beaten Baran then. And then
we get that panel where he's at Baran's castle.
Oh, that was Baran? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, we get that, and then here arises Beer at the end of Jeju raid.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is where it's about to get interesting. So at this point, like, people always say, well, they always said Jin-Woo was going to lose his emotions. If the world keeps getting restarted for him, it's no wonder that he's like doesn't care as much. It's like the ReZero thing. He's died so many times, it just doesn't matter
it has
to him
no
at
meaning.
all. Yeah. So he just starts getting a little bit frustrated, shouts out, and then someone answers, eh?
Yep. Yep. The King of the Dead appears.
Ooh.
Such a good name, the King of the Dead. Shadow Monarch.
Shadow Monarch, the Necromancer, the man himself behind it all. And yeah, he's just getting bombarded with the "do you want to restart the world?" that he's just ignored for now. So, all right, yeah, what do you think it means, restarting the world?
I have no idea. Like, it's like I'm assuming it's restart at the point of when he got killed in the double dungeon.
Yeah.
The first.
It's like a save state.
Yeah. And then it's like restart your playthrough and try to do better, maybe.
I don't know how it's gonna work. This, like, he's max level. He's going back to killing level 1 mobs. Is he getting experience from that?
Yeah.
But I kind of take it as the Black Heart. Maybe it's definitely a save point in time. But I'm not sure if it's creating a new timeline for him to go through. Like, if restarting the world lets him find options to help him in the present, the King of the Dead, is he alive or dead?
I think he's alive through Jin-Woo. Like, alive through the Black Heart.
So as soon as he says no to the "would you like to restart the world," is the King of the Dead gonna pop out of Jin-Woo right where we left off? Like, stabbed through the heart? He's gonna just like bust out and be like, all right.
I don't know. See, this is what I was saying like a few weeks back, where if he, like, we thought he would lose.
Yeah.
The 3v1.
We also thought he would have backup from someone just chilling on a rooftop.
Or maybe he knows something we don't.
That is true. All right, I'll give you that.
But, you know, I figured he might, like, start to die or whatever, and then the Shadow Monarch kind of pops up as a power-up.
Yep. We figured he's going to get, like, the armor or something like that. But right now, we have to be content with just talking to him, which is great enough. But still, what a cliffhanger.
Oh, yeah, it's like, I'm just waiting for Thursday.
Pretty much.
I'm just waiting for Thursday.
Yeah, I don't know. It's... restarting the world sounds like a drastic option for a system. It's so vague.
Yeah.
It's definitely not time travel. Like, he's onto something feeling that it's an illusion. I don't think it's... like, it's real enough for what he's doing at the moment, but it's not actually the reality that he was in.
Maybe it's like a hyperbolic time chamber thing.
Trying to figure out what else he can do.
Yeah, but like maybe it's like he just keeps restarting to train until he gets put back into the original timeline.
Yeah.
Just to kill. That's why he's so emotionless. That's like why he might end up emotionless.
Yeah.
How much time and
what we were saying before.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know. I'm just keen for the next chapter, honestly. we
pretty
can't. We
much.
can't. It's hard to speculate for solo leveling.
Yeah.
Because with the light novel already kind of saying how it goes, you can speculate, but there's already a correct answer.
Yeah. It's like not as fun, you know. We'll just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
more like, oh, we'll just wait.
So yeah, I'm happy to wait for the next one on Thursday. Alright. Very good
So,
chapter though.
yeah. We had One Piece 1021.
Yes,
Devil
sir.
Child Nico Robin.
Oh ho ho.
Literally Devil Child.
Oh, what a good chapter.
Yeah,
we
great
had
chapter for Robin, honestly.
we had some great chapters this week.
Mm-hmm.
So we are starting where we left off the week before as well with One Piece. Black Maria versus Robin. They're just kind of going at it. You see Robin with her giant, self form behind her with the devil fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately just like goes for the restraint. Black Maria puts up a fight. She just starts slashing Robin with the weapon that she has, the dog fire sun thing.
Yeah.
And then she notices that Robin's actually taking all the damage, so it's kind of helping, not helping her.
Mm-hmm.
But we knew that already.
Yeah. So like Robin has that thing with most devil fruits is like I think it was shown in the Smoker verse. What's his name?
Which one, Virgo?
Virgo. Smoker versus Virgo fight. You know, when Smoker starts to use a lot of the smoke, Virgo just grabs the smoke and starts beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, yep.
So it's like, you're just making it easy for hockey users.
Exactly. It's as I think Black Maria literally says that too. Like, you're just a bigger target now.
Yeah.
That's like the one downside to Robin's technique.
Yeah. And then doesn't Black Maria kind of like she like shoots out her web and then her web is like flammable.
Yeah. So even though Robin's bigger, she still manages to bind her with the spider web, and then just lights it on fire. And then we get to the good parts of the chapter. Not that it's not good so far, but we get a flashback. The flashback of Robin, Koala, Sabo. So they're wanting to teach Robin a new technique, and Hack's just like off to the side, like whatever. But yeah, Robin and Fishman karate, huh? I guess we should have seen that coming.
Yeah, with the whole Jinbei interactions.
Yeah, Jinbei interactions, and of course, Sabo knows like advanced techniques, and Koala, of course, knows. Yeah, it makes sense. But we have a quick flashback with them, and then Robin uses Gigantium, one of her new techniques, the new palm strike, to break the ceiling and douses the fire. She also referenced that we have seen her use this kind of stuff before when she was protecting the ship underwater.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, she like pushed it off the cliff.
Yeah, on the way down to Fishman.
Yep.
But yeah.
And then she transforms into, I don't know how to say this.
It's Demonio Fleur, which Demon Flower.
Her form looks clean.
It looks so good.
And it's like covered in black, which I'm assuming is Armin Haki.
Oh, bro.
Which, makes sense. Because she definitely, like, Robin's fruit is already, like, very strong, but with Armin Haki, she just becomes so much more useful in the new world.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's like, if you don't have Armin Haki, you're very low tier in the new world.
It gives her like an amount of protection as well from like she can hold her own a little bit better up against the big guns.
Exactly, because Nami got, like, I'm not comparing Straw Hats here, but Nami got her power up with Zeus, which is huge. She needed something to damage people in the new world. Usopp still hasn't gotten, we haven't gotten like much on Usopp in the new world, I guess.
Usopp,
he does have his observation haki.
Yeah.
But, he does need a heavy hit.
Yeah.
I feel like he will need a heavy hitting, gun, slingshot, what have you.
At some point, for sure.
The plants aren't doing it.
He'll get something at Elbaf, don't worry about it, whenever they go there.
Frankie's just got it all.
Frankie's
Brooke's
badass.
been great.
Yes, Brooke had a good part in this chapter.
But Robin really needed the item in hockey. I feel like to just be in the mid tier.
Yeah,
kind of like to be scraping into the mid tier because of just how the opponents are going to be from now on, and it just really helps her overall, like especially hitting with devil fruit users.
100%. So yeah, I reckon she transforms, her like skin goes black. You reckon it is hockey?
It's hockey, dude.
I think it has to be, right? Surely
it has to be because she's getting trained by Koala and Sabo.
Yeah. That is a good point. And Sabo was just like, I should teach you the Dragon Fist.
Because if it's not hockey, what would give her the extra boost of damage?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, her power doesn't really require hockey because all she's doing is bending. She's not forcing like a punch or anything.
I know, but she's like, if you're bending a Logia, if you don't have hockey, you're not bending a Logia.
Yeah, you can't even touch it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, this is like...
It's a good point.
So much better.
But yeah, so her skin was like pure dark, like it was coated.
Mm-hmm.
But her limbs were also kind of coated a little bit more, like they were.
Yeah,
I want to say so. Very much hoping that she does have it. She needs it.
We did get like a bit after she uses the technique where she was like exhausted, and then Brooke's like carrying her away or something.
Yeah, that's
which
a good
would
point.
Make sense. If you're using like a full body kind of item in hockey, you do have a time limit.
Just like your boy Luffy after.
Exactly.
That makes sense. But yeah, so initially the appearance scares the hell out of Maria. She's just like, a devil. Catches like the first few people who see it off guard, her underlings as well. And then Robin just immediately grabs her, hits her with the Grand Jacuzzi Clutch. What a name.
Yep. Yeah, look, I'm pretty sure she fucking killed Maria here.
She's not getting back up.
She broke her neck, back, legs, she broke it all.
She literally had the spider grabbed on one hand over her leg, snapped like she usually does. She ain't getting back up.
Yeah. And then Brooke cleans up Maria's underlings. What's it called? Phrase the armies.
Yeah. Hits him with a treble clef. Powerful. Yeah. But yeah, Brooke's just playing at this point. He's there for support.
Yeah, Robin, he's chilling. Like
Robin didn't need it.
Brooke has just been great the last 2-3 arcs.
He hasn't even done he's done significant things, but feat wise, he's just been himself like the whole time. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just there for the rest of the crew.
Exactly. And then, Robin's exhausted after changing forms. Brooke takes her away. Mary watches. Oh, that's right. The CP0.
Yeah. The CP0's, obviously she's a high priority target. So this is probably not good news.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't think of that because,
now they know what she can do and that she's weak. Yeah. She's probably... Brooke needs to be on point right now. Mm-hmm. But I think she is fairly close to the rest of the Straw Hats as well. So hopefully they're nearby. And then we're back on the floor, and you are 100% right, sir.
Yeah, I saw this. I was like, yup. Yeah.
Caribou just whips out a feast for Luffy out of his swamp fruit.
Mm-hmm.
However, I still want to say he mentions his fruit capacity is boundless. Man could eat Onigashima. Easy. Done.
Yeah, well, that's fine until you get further into the chapter.
Yeah. It depends on what happens next. So this is the cliffhanger that we leave up on.
Mm-hmm.
You have Shinobu and Momonosuke just off to the side while Luffy's eating. Momo asks her to use her devil fruit to pretty much grow him. Yeah. It's a form of time acceleration because her devil fruit matures or starts to decay once they reach the point of time, but it sounds risky. Definitely.
There's actually, I saw this on Reddit and TikTok.
Oh, you did?
There was a cover story of a pink dragon.
Oh no! Yes.
with it had like Nami and Luffy on the cover as well, and it was like from like chapter 300 or something.
Oh no, he's
It was
done it again.
way back.
He's done it again.
And it had Kazuki crest on Luffy's legs.
Okay.
And the pink dragon looks like Momo but an adult.
Oh,
He looking crispy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh no.
So yeah. So I'm assuming what happens here is, you know, he flies him up, and then if Kaido is to fall, Momo's going to be the one to catch Onigashima.
That is definitely what they're building up to, yeah.
Or like at least slow the acceleration down until it lands safely.
Somewhat safely.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So Momo still doesn't know how to use the power though. This is one of the side effects Shinobu was just like, wait, consider it. So he's still gonna have his own mind of like how old is he? Like 5 or 6, whatever. He's young.
He's 8, yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's super young. But if they fast forward him like 20 years into his prime, he'll be more powerful, but he still has to figure things out so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know how to use his fruit properly yet.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be very interesting to see. Do you reckon Shinobu's gonna do it? I mean,
yes, she will do it.
She probably can't ignore his command. Yeah, true.
Yeah. I think it's pretty cool. A lot of people like wanted to see Momo older.
Yeah.
We weren't sure how they were going to do it, but with Shinobu, she's only. What I read was like Shinobu's fruit only works on fruits, right?
On fruit. Oh, you mean like inanimate objects?
Or... No. I mean like. Yeah. So it would work on the smile fruit that Momo has eaten. So I feel like it might just be his dragon form that changes.
Oh, interesting.
That's what I read.
Because she used it on the cliff when they were running away. Like just to decay it so that they fell off and avoided the beam when they jumped off the top.
Because like she hasn't used it on people before, right?
No, we have not seen that at all.
Okay, so I'm assuming like it was pretty yeah, I feel like she will use it on his smile fruit
once he's transformed into a dragon.
Yeah.
Surely that's like linked though, because otherwise, if she did it on base Momo, the dragon would still be a baby. Like surely they'd be like linked together in some sort of way. The fruit and the user kind of thing.
But can you imagine him being like 25 with the
8? Just transforms back into that.
Just like, I mean, maybe with the mind of an 8-year-old.
It's Shazam all over again. Why not?
And then I saw another comment. It's like he's not going to be able to get to Nami's boobs anymore. He's 25. I'm like, just watch him. He'll do it.
What do you mean?
He'll do it.
He'll go for it. Not real, or forgetting that he's that old now, and then yeah. But yes,
I didn't. Break? There's no break.
I didn't see a break, and on the Reddit, it seemed like we were good for next week.
Oh. Saw a break somewhere.
You saw breaks?
I think I saw it on Reddit though. I didn't see it on the chapter.
Let me see real quick. Let me see. Chapter 1021 release on August 6th. Oh, they haven't updated it yet.
Okay.
Oh. There could be a break. Not quite sure at this time.
Let's hope not.
Yeah.
But what's predictions for next week? Or when the next chapter drops?
Next week we need to see Zoro and what's happening there. They
Zoro
left
Sanji.
him. Yeah, Zoro Sanji.
Wait, who's still got fights on? Jinbei's won his, Frankie's won his, Robin's won his, Brooks, running away with Robin. So Sanji, Zoro.
Sanji hasn't started to fight. Luffy needs to get back on there. Yamato's still fighting. Zoro hasn't started his fight.
Oh, we still got Big Mom and
yeah, we still have Big Mom.
Kid and Law.
Kid and Law.
So I guess we're gonna get that off screened.
And yeah.
We're gonna like pan back to them. Someone's gonna be dead. Wait, who was Killer fighting?
Be dead.
Killer was fighting Hawkins. That's right.
Yeah, Killer was fighting Hawkins.
So I'm assuming Killer's gonna die.
Yeah, it's not looking good. I was kind of expecting Hawkins to at least swap sides, but Yeah, he ain't there yet. He definitely will once he realizes what's happening. That's just what he does. He'll side with the side that has the best odds.
What happens
But
if Hawkins kills Killer? Hawkins shows Killer's body to Kid.
He's dead.
I reckon Kid gets like the Conqueror's Haki kind of power up here.
Kid will destroy Hawkins, I reckon.
Yeah, but do you reckon, because Kid's been portrayed as like Luffy's kind of, I don't want to say rival, but
he's supposed to be one of those rival type characters.
So do you reckon he gets the Conqueror's Haki coat?
Oh, I can't see that happening yet. Not to him. Like, I feel like he still doesn't even know about it at this point. He has not had the flashback that we've seen where you see the Pirate Kings clashing with that.
Boys, don't worry about it.
You know what I mean, though. Like, he hasn't seen that kind of haki in action. He probably hasn't even heard of it until he got into the jail and met Hyogoro and Luffy.
What about if it's just out of rage?
He's a natural. He's the strongest there is. If he does it without knowing it, like, he should be one of the top tier characters.
Just by accident. Well,
if he
I feel like he's supposed to be.
If he does it without noticing, he's gonna be one of the biggest players we'll see later on. 100%. Yeah,
because I did see this theory where, if Killer dies, Kid's story arc starts here.
Yeah.
Because he essentially becomes Rock's 2.0 in the sense where he picks up Apu, he picks up Hawkins, but he dominates their will for him, so they fight for him.
Oh, okay. So okay.
So because his crew is no match for Luffy's crew at the moment, even with Killer, like, Luffy's rocking a fucking Jinbei, Sanji, Zoro, Yamato right now.
They're no chance.
Like, there's no, you kind of need, because of all the supernova that are here, in a sense, he could pick up the supernova as his new crew.
I feel like if Hawkins does kill Killer, there is no way Hawkins is going to be alive to join his crew after.
Look, you're not wrong.
Kid's just going to destroy the man.
You're not wrong.
That's just the way he does things. But
you're not wrong. Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. He's got beef with a few people, but on the way to get them to be rivals, they're always just gonna have that buddy-friendly rivalry that we'll see. And sure, they might clash, but I don't know. I see their rivalry as like Shiki and Roger right now. Completely different tiers. Like, Luffy's Roger and Shiki is Kid. There's no chance right now that he catches.
I know what you mean, though. It's like, he would literally have to jump through hoops and hoops and hoops just to even catch up to Luffy.
And like, even his crew members, like, maybe if we see some big shots start joining the crew, like,
what if he gets, Mad Monk? What if he gets
yes.
Who's the guy from Whole Cake, the castle? Capone.
Oh, Capone, yeah.
What if he gets Mad Monk, Capone, Hawkins, Apu, and he makes them submit to his crew? Is he looking like a rival to Luffy now?
At that point, he'd have to be a rival. You can't not acknowledge that. If he does manage to get that far and get them under like his wing, 100%.
Because he's the only other supernova besides, Zoro that has conquerors that's been shown. So,
but I don't
portrayed as Luffy's rival in a sense, but it's more like Luffy without plot armor, and he just gets fucked.
Exactly, he's getting screwed right now. But yeah, the characters that you mention, like, they all want to be the number one. For them to be under someone, it'd have to be leagues and bounds, like Big Mom was to Capone. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. If he gets the Conqueror's Haki coating, none of them can do anything to him.
Yeah.
Like, he's literally leagues above the rest of them.
Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, I can see what you're saying. Like, if Hawkins kills Killer, Hawkins ain't living either.
Hawkins ain't part of that alliance
Yeah,
anymore, bro.
yeah.
He's
So
gone.
it's like, yeah, I see that. But the only way I see this happening is if Killer dies, and then he kind of just has this whole new crew of Supernova.
Yeah. I mean, it depends heavily on what the next few moments are and when Basil checks the cards. If he checks the cards again before this fight with Killer and he's just like, oh, wait, the percentage is increasing for someone's team.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll... Hang on, Killer. Hold the fight. Let me just see what happens here for a sec.
But then you gotta ask, what happens to Law in this case?
Yeah.
Because...
Law is like...
Law is Giga OP, don't get me wrong.
He
is an ally. But at the same... I don't know, eh?
We've never been... like up to date on what Law exactly wants since Dressrosa was taken down, and except for the fact that we know he wants to take down Kaido.
I feel like, I think I've mentioned this somewhere before, but if Law finds out that the world government was the one that issued the virus,
bro,
for, you know, the one that attacked his home,
he finds that out,
country,
he's with Luffy to the end.
He's with Luffy to the end. You know, if Luffy if they end up finding that out kind of like together, he's with Luffy till the end. I feel like
he's either with Luffy to the end or he's going straight to the revolutionaries.
Yeah, but like I feel like, because we know Luffy's gonna end up at Marijoa and destroy it.
Oh yes, sure.
You know, I feel like Law could be there, but I'm not sure if it's like part of the crew or part of like adjacent crew, or I don't think it's going to be part of the alliance.
It has to be part of the alliance. Law is too important a character to not be there, because he essentially represents Doflamingo's character in that scenario. He is what remains of Doffy's like will or whatever.
Could you imagine Law
to be
on
there
the crew,
at that
though?
moment? Sorry?
Could you imagine Law on the crew though?
Oh yes.
Like, I don't think he would ever be on the crew, but just imagine that stack.
Yeah.
Like Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Jinbei, Yamato, Law.
Oh yes.
Like, I don't think he'll ever be on the crew. I feel like he's so out of place that he might end up dying. But he still needs to find out what happens, like, that the world government, you know, potentially set up that virus, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I feel like he has a greater story. We were theorizing before this whole fight started that Law might give his life to sacrifice for Luffy. At this point, I don't think he needs it.
Yeah.
But later on, now that we're talking about this, I feel like later on he's going to be an even more important figure to like uncover exactly what happened with the world government.
What if the world government's potentially hunts Law for his fruit?
Oh, they probably already are. Like, they had him under control as a Shichibukai, but now that that's over, they're just like, yeah, he's too dangerous. Yeah. They're supposed to be going after them anyway. Look at the the rest of them.
Someone like, they're fighting Big Mom, someone from CP0 just comes in, attacks Law.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, you thought we were after Robin? She's useful, but no one's getting One Piece. Fruit. Yeah. It's the big prize here is actually you, Law. It's like, crap. That was quite the tangent. One Piece, yet again, it does it again. You see the little rabbit hole, you take the opportunity, and then you go for it. This is now a One Piece podcast.
Yep. That's how it goes.
I'm fine with it.
How it should be.
But yeah, very good chapter. There may or may not be a break next week, but either way, I'm sure we'll think of something. It's One Piece after all.
So we have caught up to Jujutsu Kaisen. We read chapters 150 to 153 this week.
Yeah, it was a bit shorter this week, hey?
Yeah.
So we start off with Maki wiping out the...
Yeah, she's doing her best Itachi impersonation.
Yes. Holy crap.
She literally just slaughtered the whole fucking clan.
The Zayn clan absolutely got destroyed on the spot. Both the people and the buildings. Like, there's nothing there. Nothing there. It's like and that's her promise to Mai, right? Like as Mai was fading away, she's just like, make sure you destroy everything because the family's messed up.
Yeah.
And then you see like the few panels after that the other two houses, they're just like, yeah, we want to cut this house out of the big three.
Yes.
The
Yes.
power plays immediately.
Yep.
Sorcerer World's messed up, bro.
Oh yeah, it's just a power struggle for eternity.
Yeah. So she faces up against Naoya and some of the other heads and squadrons, but she is not as strong as Toji at this point in time, but
No,
she
no, no,
has the
no, no.
potential for sure, I think.
I think she has the potential, but she's not even. I don't know if she's in the ballpark yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Toji, Toji was a different breed.
Exactly.
He
Exactly.
fucked Gojo up.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh yeah. The only reason if she gets her hands on some of those cursed weapons that Tengu was mentioning, that Toji was originally using, she is a threat to anyone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's a menace right now on a roll, and she ain't stopping. Did you see after that? Even like the Zany members that were away on missions, she went after.
Oh,
It was like
Jesus.
the next few days, uh,
So she
like
just
over
slaughtered everyone.
yeah, over the next few days as they were returning from missions and whatever, like they're
Mm.
gone.
Yep.
Literally everyone in the clan gone except for what Fishiguro and his mom potentially.
Yep.
Yikes. Marky wins that one, I think.
Yeah. Maki just fucking slaughtered everyone. Uh-uh.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure they've claimed a bunch of curse tools now, or they will be able to. And then we move on from that delightful business straight on to Megumi and Yuji. So they're on like an infiltration mission now.
Yeah. For Fight Club.
Yeah, Fight Club.
Pretty much
We
the
don't...
same rules as like the movie Fight Club.
He had to do the meme. He had to.
Yeah. So they're here looking for Kamari, I think his name is.
uh, Kinji.
Yeah, Kinji Kamari, isn't it?
Let me double check. I have Kinji. Kinji Hakari.
Akari, sorry.
There's
Right.
so many characters we need to pick up
Yeah.
on now.
So they're looking for him. The plan is for Yuji to go in. Um, and then he ends up going into the fight ring, filling in the spot for the fighter they killed.
Something like that, supposedly.
Right.
So
And then
yeah,
he kind of ends up with Panda.
they bluff the bouncers to like get Yuji position in, and then yeah, Yuji is entered as the contestant, and that
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we see Panda just in a prize fight, and Panda still seems to be like in contact with everyone, like he's on board with the plan, but he doesn't know the plan, you know.
Yeah.
So he like throws his match a little bit after Yuji's bouncing up, making it. I think he literally said like making it exciting for the fans to watch.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Hakari wants because he's in the business. This guy reminds me of Dusik Kim from God of High School. The guy
True.
with all the money, just like betting on things.
Yeah. He gives off the vibe.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're in for a bit of a interesting set of chapters here. It definitely slowed down as soon as we started this particular like part of the story.
Mm.
Like, I mean, you go from Maki going 0 to 100 straight into this. It's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Deep breaths.
Well, now it's going to slow down so much because we do it weekly,
The true,
like everyone
actually.
else.
No, we caught up. Not like this.
Yeah. It's like the content is just going to like, woo.
Yeah. So,
Boom.
yeah. So Kinji was a third-year student who got suspended because he was he was too violent or he didn't care about the rules. It was something like that.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, he has a couple of other students with him, but apparently he is supposed to be very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think he had a feat. It was didn't Gojo or someone else say like he has more power than Yuta?
Oh yeah, Yuta said that.
Oh, you just said that. Yeah, okay. He has more power than like, oh, he's more powerful than him. Yeah,
That's
that's
a feat.
quite the feat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a feat.
So interesting to see if they're gonna like get into a fight at all or anything like that.
Hmm.
I mean, probably they got to recruit him somehow, right? But yeah, pretty straightforward for Jujutsu. Great chapters. Great chapters.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is all you.
Oh, good. I'll prepare my monologue once more.
I mean, you can do a quick run through if you'd like.
Yeah, quick run through. We'll go pretty quick for God of High School. So you haven't caught up yet at all?
No.
We need to get you on this again.
Look, I can only read so much in one week.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Jesus.
So
Oh.
yeah, well, I'll try to sum this up quicker than what I have it here.
Go. Speed run.
Speed run. Han versus
Time it.
Dragon. We're keeping on going with the fight. Dragon's growing. Han's growing. Dragon starts using his bones as their own Yoi for a little bit. He also clones himself at some point, which is supposed to halve his power in the God of High School world, but I think we ignored that fact. Anyway, Han continues to evolve, and he's starting to learn how to use the Jade Emperor's power on his karate techniques. So he's like bringing each force of nature onto his fist and then releasing them all at once. Man actually blows Dragon away. Like half of Dragon's side just gets deleted. It interrupts the whole Gaia transferring to the Promised Land thing. And the beam just destroys Earth, goes through the process, and destroys a little bit of the Promised Land too.
Well, that's kind of destructive.
It was so cool.
Is that like the biggest? That has to be the biggest, like,
feat for Han.
Isn't that the biggest feat for Mori too?
I mean, the universe turned off for a moment, bro.
True. True.
He blotted out the sun, remember? But yeah, Han kind of destroyed Dragon, blows up the Promised Land a little bit, and then Dragon falls. Immediately, Mubong says, like, oi, did you just touch my Promised Land? And then Mubong is like destroying people at this point. So we had a fight versus Q, Pandora, and Dean versus Mubong at the same time. So we had the pantomime, the hope, and Dean's cognition. Dean was resonating with Q to show him the future so that he could tell him when to roll his cards so that it's not RNG. It was very cool, but it just got to the point where Mubong was like, alright, we ain't playing games anymore, and then they're gone. Pandora has a hole in her twice. She lost an arm and she didn't lose an arm. She's got a hole in her. And then Q, unfortunately, he ain't coming back.
Okay, so he's dipped.
Oh, and you get a panel with like Han's sister and the kids too. It's just like, oh my goodness, why? Anyway. And then we see Dean. He somehow makes it back to Earth, which he wasn't on Earth, but he's waking up. He's like awake now. So something fishy's going on there. And then Uma, not Bayek, Uma and the Bat seems to force Gaia to stop the transfer process for a bit. And then obviously Mubong's with Han. He's trying to fight, but Han's kind of still growing. Still growing. It's actually insane. So Mubong notices that the transfer is stopped. He just calls the lieutenants and then, heads back to his palace. I think he's reforming it and calling it Nirvana, and then restarts the process by Tathgata helping him force Gaia to continue.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Mira comes in and saves Han very briefly from the lieutenants and his Mandela, which is like Yondu's knife that Mubong uses. You know how he's got the flying dart thing?
Yeah.
He just whistles to go around. It's like that. Mira saves Han from that. And then, right at the end, we see Mubong Park. He's crushing the earth. What's left of it. I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know how every time that we see the Earth, there's always another city that's being destroyed. The amount of destruction we've seen already, how is there any left?
Yeah, true.
But yeah, no mention of Mori in this chapters apart from a few panels that say like, well, that show he's still trying to fix up his latest yoi.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's no time for that anymore. The world's
Yeah.
broken. It's not in a good spot.
Well, sounds like shit has kicked off yet again.
Yeah, it's picking up. You should catch up sometimes. It should be a pretty quick read. Like, I did get through these ones a bit quicker than previous weeks because the action is definitely happening now.
Okay, that's good.
But yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good. Getting better. But that's about it for Go to High School.
Nice. Alright, so we got Bleach.
Out of nowhere.
Bleach has returned.
How did this happen?
And we thought it was just coming back for a chapter, like a little spin-offy thing. Who knows?
Yes.
Apparently, it's a whole bloody arc post the Blood War arc. So actually getting a proper finish this time round. I want to say, how long has Bleach been gone?
Dude, I said this like a while ago. Has it almost been 10 years?
I think so.
Let me check. Bleach manga release.
It's been a while.
Yeah, but this kind of came out of nowhere. Like, I expected something because the anime was coming back. But for the manga to come back as well, it's, well, interesting.
Especially to weekly Shonen Jump. Like,
yeah, exactly.
We're getting week-to-week chapters again. For
I think
like
it finished
3 years,
in...
2 years.
Wait, did it finish in 2016? There's no way it was that late.
Was it?
There's no way it was that late.
Oh, it sounds about right. I figured like 2014, 15.
Oh.
Naruto was the one that finished
Let me see.
ages ago, right?
Yeah, Naruto did finish pretty early, yeah. That is true.
One Piece still has another fucking 3-5 years left.
At least. We got so much
Hopefully.
Let me see.
I don't know what I'd do if One Piece ended. Like, holy shit. I feel like everything else is just pointless.
Pretty much.
In terms of like manga.
Yeah, it's
like, damn, it's hard to find something good.
Pretty much. Alright, let me see right here. Bleach 686. Doesn't have a date on it. Oh, wait, it does. No, this is Viz, and they were all updated on November 30th. Okay, and that's the last chapter. Yeah, okay. Well, 2016, I guess, could be the date. Interesting. I thought it feels like I haven't read Bleach in actually 10
I'd say
years.
it's at least 5 years, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, 5 years. So, as everyone expects, we 100% remember all these characters that Bleach introduced.
I remember, like, you know, you got... Like, you remember most, but it's like... I feel like Ichigo, Rukia...
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I know the other ones. I'm just trolling, like Byakuya, Kenpachi, kind of Renji, Ikaku. Is that his name?
Ikaku? Who's that?
Ikazu? The guy with the Bankai that has like 3 batons.
Excuse me?
He's got like nunchucks for a Bankai.
Oh, the bald lad?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Ikazu.
Flipping Saitama or something.
Yeah. And then I remember like some of the Espada, like Grimjaw and Ulquiorra.
Yeah, that's the only two. Oh, and the shark one.
Oh, Yorochi. Can't forget Yorochi. Yep. But, you know, like...
That's about it. Urahara?
Look, this character... this chapter introduced us to like 20, 25 people just instantly.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be a reintroduction to the whole series, and it's not going back to say sorry or this is what actually happened about the completely rushed ending that we had.
I mean, that's probably the best
Yeah,
thing to
it's
do.
just moving forward, which is,
Yeah.
yeah, as you say, it's probably the best path for it.
But like introducing like everyone again, you could have done it.
Bruh. I mean, it's necessary because I don't know these people, but
Yeah, I guess. I
like
mean, I'm not gonna
some of the
care for them
characters.
because
Yeah.
Ichigo is literally the only interest of this story. I swear. For me, like Ichigo, and then there's some side characters that are kind of interesting as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, I only ever watched it for like Ichigo, some Kenpachi moments,
Oh yes.
Yurochi because she's fine. Uh,
We get Hitsugaya, of course. Hitsugaya is awesome.
yeah, the ice dude, he's cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He had a cool bunkai.
He's one of the best characters. And then Aizen, of course. We didn't
Oh
see
yeah,
him in this
Aizen,
chapter.
yes. But other
But
than that, it's like, eh.
this is probably his master plan. He's still sitting in that chair, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Know what's up? But yeah, so reintroduced to the whole cast of characters that survived the Thousand Year Blood War. And so where we left off with the families as well. So I'm pretty sure we have Ichika, which is Rukia and Renji's child, I want to say, and Kazui, which is Ichigo's and Orihime's.
Like Banjo.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay.
uh, so yeah, we
How
have
did Rukia and Renji end up together?
yes.
That is odd to me.
Nah, they were always those two were always close. That's understandable.
And what do you think about Ichigo and Orihime?
Yeah, that was planned from the get go as well. Like, what did you think it was going to be like Ichigo and Rukia or something? What?
I don't know. I'm like, honestly, I preferred Rukia in general,
I
but I
think a
can
lot
see
of
why
people would
he's with
have.
Orihime.
Well, Orihime is alive.
Well, isn't he part fucking Shinigami as well?
He is. But wouldn't the kid then just be a pure Shinigami and he wouldn't see it ever? I don't know how this works.
Well, why do we need kids? Like,
we have two of
we don't
them
need
in
little
this
annoying
chapter.
things running around. Like, let's
Whoa,
cut
whoa,
the
whoa,
crap
whoa,
for the
whoa.
next generation and shit.
Whoa.
Like, we don't need them.
Alright.
Boruto is a fine example of like,
To be honest,
maybe we shouldn't have it.
that is what I was expecting, and I am very grateful that we are not
Thank
there.
God, we don't need another one of that.
Thank goodness we
Not
are
that
still.
the Boruto manga's like horror, like bad or anything. It's actually pretty decent.
I just
like,
want to see the main characters.
Yeah. Like Bleach is Ichigo.
Yeah, exactly.
That is what Bleach is. You know, the fucking, big balls Ichigo.
He's got the sweet sword and he slashes.
Yeah. Swings that shit like no one's business.
But yeah, that's pretty much how the arc is. Introductions to everyone, and then the Shinigami are doing a festival, or having like a ritual rather, to commemorate the captain's passing.
Mm-hmm.
So Karaku decides all the Shinigami captains head to the real world, and all the vice captains head to capture a hollow for part of the ritual. And then Karaku. So we get these hollows appearing out of nowhere that apparently have no Ryatsu. They can't sense them. And
okay, does that mean that their Ryatsu is high, or is it
yes.
like high, or is it low?
Yeah. This is just like the Dragon Ball thing, right? If their power level is way greater than anything they can sense, are they that much more powerful, or are they just chumps?
Or are they using like a different type of Ryatsu?
Yeah, because he mentions that people have a certain grade of Ryatsu, like everyone does. You got your commons, and then you get your vice captains that are, 3, 4? And then you've got your other ones like a grade 1 or something. Oh wait, no, I think I've got that wrong. There was different grades of Ryatsu, and the more focused it is, once you get past a certain point of concentration, instead of being returned to, I think it was the Earth Society, people with that much concentration, which is generally captains or higher, gets sent straight to hell instead. It's not. I thought they were supposed to rest in peace, bro.
What the fuck? Why?
What happened to that?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you have like all the big characters like Yamamoto and the captains that died previously. They're all down there? What?
Huh.
It doesn't sound right. But that is what Kiraku tells everyone while they're waiting for their live holo to show up for the ceremony. But instead of that, so yeah, we have those bunch of big Noriatsu holos that Ichika, who snuck into the human world, sees. She kind of like warns them that it's there. They can't sense it. And then, yeah, fight kicks off. And then an Espada comes through the portal, bro. How do you say this guy's name? Shozen Poro or something like that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, perfect.
We'll call him Poro.
Poro. Okay. So he pops through the portal, immediately tries to go Renji and threatens Ichika, his daughter. And then Renji's just like noping out of there, and Ichigo comes in with a save, cuts the chains. It very much reminded me of the latest WoW expansion, but we'll get to that later.
Oh no.
Just the story. Which is worrying, but we'll get to that later. So yeah, Ichigo saves him, and then the Espada doesn't really do anything. He just kind of helps explain it with Kiraku.
Yeah.
That the captains are actually in hell, not anywhere nice now that they're dead. And they kill all the holos in front of Utikate, which was one of the previous captains with immense Ryatsu.
Yeah. That's the shadow dude, right?
No, that I thought the shadow dude was Kyo. Actually, no. Yeah, you're right.
It is the shadow dude.
I think so. Let me check. Let me just check with Kyoraku. We have what's his other name? Utikate.
He was like the leader at one point, right?
Kyoraku currently is the leader of Soul Society now, pretty much. Now that Yamamoto has passed.
Utikate.
Yeah, he's the blue-haired lad who is super powerful.
Oh, then I gotta Google.
Swordsman, spiritual power, Zanpakuto. Here we go, boys. He never revealed his Bankai? What?
Oh, okay, this dude.
Yeah, that's what I said. I didn't recognize the name when I read it either. Okay. But I'm like, oh yeah.
This dude. I see.
So
he can see it. He sees like what, them killing the...
Yes. So even though he's in hell, he just witnessed them kill those type of hollows in front of him. And the Espada's just like gloating about that as he gets stabbed.
Because the ritual's now complete for the hell's doors to open.
Something like that. The eyes light up and it looks like they're about to open up.
You'd think, you know, just common sense here.
Here we go.
That you wouldn't kill... That would be a rule not to kill things in front of Hell's Gate.
To be safe. I mean, everything about that just screams sacrifice, and they've spelled it out for him. But I think they'll continue.
How did they not know this?
Because no one knew this.
How did no one know
Kyoraku
this?
Was just like, hey, this is only superstition among the big shots. But actually, he just explains the whole thing. Like, no one knew about this except for the higher-ups because it only affected the higher-up characters whenever they die. And when was the last time a captain died? Before the events of Bleach, like, it hasn't for a long time. I don't know. So it's just a way of weaving in a new type of story.
But like, then it comes to the question: is there anything in hell that is actually strong enough?
Oh, it depends if going to hell powers them up. and
like
why
to
they're
fight
coming
Ichigo?
And why they're coming out in the first place.
Like, isn't Ichigo like Giga broken at this point?
He has to be, yeah.
Because he's like what? Quincy Hollow Shinigami and human, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, and then he had like double Bankai.
He did. He's supposed to have double Bankai. We only saw his one sword though.
Huh.
And I can't remember what happened to the Soul King. But yes, he's around. Ichigo should be super broken right now. Like nothing in here was a threat to him so far. He was just there, like stopping everything bad or anything
I
too
feel like
bad.
the only
from
threat
happening.
Ichigo ever had personally was Aizen.
Pretty much.
And
the
you
master
know,
plan.
Aizen was basically his creator in a way.
Yeah. Like once
But
Ichigo has gotten to the point where, well, he's up against the bad guy, he hasn't really had much of an equal. Like he's always just been that powerful to end it. I don't know. How did you feel about this chapter, man?
honestly, I didn't really care for it. I was just keen to see Ichigo again, but we literally saw him for like 5 panels, and that was it.
Yeah, it's a story to
Like
set up something.
Yeah, like I'm not bummed or anything, but it's just like I'm waiting until we get some better stuff.
Exactly. Very cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, and I hope,
maybe optimistic.
I really hope they kind of just stick with Ichigo and a small group of people.
Yeah.
Because the rest of, you know, the Shinigami, Soul Society, I really couldn't give 2 fucks for.
It's always been super cool to see them, but I don't know. I feel like it loses focus sometimes when it has that many characters it's just like doing stuff.
Yeah, but it's like they don't mean anything. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're not if you're comparing it to Ichigo in a sense, you know, and pick a random captain.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like
all the
say
names.
Byakuya.
Okay, I know that one. Yes.
Yes. What is isn't Ichigo like a lot more powerful and can get things done much more better than Byakuya?
Well, that was the point, right? That was the whole point of Ichigo being a substitute. He can get stuff done that normal ones can't. To a point.
Yeah, so we don't need to see the other captains. Like I
Just
get they're like
the
some fan favorites, you know, they're cool, they have cool bankais, but it's just like him writing random little shitty villains to satisfy that for like a chapter or 2 is just annoying.
Yeah. I would much rather focus, and about that as well. Like if you put Ichigo in a room with these other characters, what are they gonna do? Like they don't have too much of a connection between every character in Ichigo.
Yeah.
It's not a classroom like My Hero Academia where all of them interact with each other at some point. Some of these guys just know of him.
Yeah, and it's
a bit strange.
The way I always saw Bleach was like, if your Reiatsu isn't up to par, you're useless.
Just fodder.
And it's like, you know, if you're Ichigo or Aizen,
you are not useless.
Yes.
That's harsh.
It's not even harsh, it's facts.
Yeah, it is. That's
like what the like if you go back, like I skimmed through the Blood War arc, so I'm not really gonna use that as a reference.
It's not a good reference, but carry on.
We'll go back to the Espada arc.
Okay, here we go.
This is the good shit.
Yeah, here we go.
You know, when Ichigo and Aizen were fighting at the end, they were past like, you know, if I had to put it on a scale of dimension compared to everyone else is sitting at 3D. These bastards are out in 8D.
Oh, yes.
They're like way beyond.
Yeah.
They've like transcended them multiple times in dimension to the point where it's ridiculous.
Yeah. And then after that, they found, after that, he used up all his power, right? And then, like, that was a sacrifice that Ichigo did, and yeah.
Like, I'm not bashing the series. I'm just saying, like, I really hope this arc is more Ichigo focused because that's what's like fun for me in Bleach.
Yeah. What we're saying is, we're cautiously optimistic, and we hope it sticks with Ichigo.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that.
So yeah, I don't know. I feel the same as you. Like, it's Bleach, it's back. I'm not sure if it's good yet. I hope it just doesn't get the same treatment the last arc got, because just the ending was not good. It's just got that stain on it now, you know. It's like, yes,
It's a
Bleach.
stain.
Wait,
Oh my god.
like that's how I feel about it, honestly. Like, it was good. It was good, and then
Yeah, like I feel like the anime will probably be far more enjoyable.
surely they don't follow Please don't follow the manga's ending. Please make it up. Make up a better one.
Oh god, it's that bad now. Yeah. But I just meant for the fights and the transformations.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like I feel like if you want to semi-redeem or tell a decent story here with this arc, follow Ichigo, maybe throw in, one or two captains
Well,
that
obviously,
have some relevance to Hell and the characters in Hell.
yeah. Obviously, we'll have like Renji with him.
Yeah. You can have
Because
Renji and Rukia. That's it.
with
That's
their
it.
kid, yeah, with
That's
their
the
kids,
OG cast. Leave it.
with their kids coming in as characters now, they're
Oh,
gonna
please,
be
God, no.
like,
Not the kids. Leave the kids
don't,
out of this shit.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see them like taking up. I don't mind them having special powers that can help.
I'd rather hear Orihime say Kurosaki-kun.
We don't need that anymore.
Like, then have the kids come in. Like, Jesus Christ.
We don't need that anymore.
Like, just have Ichigo, because he's literally so giga broken, it doesn't matter. Have Rukia, Renji, for some side character fun. Fine, bring in, maybe, I don't know what the hell Chad and Ishtar are doing these days.
Oh yes.
But, kind of keep it close, and then just have the characters in Hell and Aizen, whatever the fuck he's doing, because this is all he's doing anyway.
Yeah, probably. It's all part of the plan.
So, like, I'm not gonna follow this thing religiously. It's just,
yeah.
I guess it's cool that it's back.
It's cool that it's back, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
And that's probably enough. I feel like we were bashing the series. Okay. That's probably enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have much more to say on it. Like, it's,
the ending left fine, the ending left us hurt, all right? And now it's just come back.
Let's not repeat mistakes again,
exactly. Please no. Please do it well. All right, we should move on.
Yep. Next.
Okay. So, coming straight off the back of Invincible, there is another series called Irredeemable. So this is potentially something that could be animated at some point in the future. Since Invincible got one, why not this one? This is a very messed up world where the Superman character was doing his job. He grew up on Earth and everything, but he sort of cracks at some point. Not unlike the Injustice story. Have you seen anything like that?
Yeah, I have.
You have?
I've seen a good portion of, like, where Joker kills Lois.
Yeah. Something like that happens, except in this kind of story, it's pure mental, like what he goes through every day.
Okay.
Like,
so the pressure, just the day-to-day breaks him.
The day-to-day, like, yes, thank you for saving my son. Couldn't you have done this sooner? Why haven't you done this yet? Like, the expectations of the people just hits him because he can't turn it off. He can't not hear what people are saying and everything like that. And yeah, the pressure gets to him and then he just snaps.
It's like, well, I won't save him next time.
And yeah, exactly. And the people in the world aren't...
It's not my job to save you. I save you because I want to. You dumb
yeah, exactly. The people in the world aren't like the normal comic heroes who are as forgiving unless they're written to not, Like, he reveals himself to his girlfriend at work, essentially Lois. And she's just like, you betrayed me all this time. You were here. Are you looking down on us?
God.
So it's just bad thing after bad thing. He cracks and loses it.
Oh, okay. So he's just surrounded by a bunch of self-entitled individuals. I get it. I get it.
Yep, kind of, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, I'd crack too.
And it's the
I'd crack
story
for
of
fun.
it's, it's the story of the rest of the world figuring out why it happened, what is exactly happening, how to stop it, because there's no plan for this. And yeah, it's a pretty good read. I didn't feel like, I think it is highly recommended for people who've read or enjoyed Invincible. None of the characters, I don't know.
Stand out.
There's not many good characters in the series. There's like one or two, and
You're not selling it for me, brother.
some of them don't make it to the end. It's like Invincible, right? If you enjoy the carnage that's coming, you'll probably enjoy another dark side of Superman. But
I'm getting that with the boys right now.
yes, but I was about to say, like, they're doing that a lot recently with
Yeah.
Invincible, with the boys, with some of the animated DC movies coming out. Like the dark side is coming more and more frequent. It's a good story. I think it's like 10 years old almost. 2013. Yeah, 8 years. But yeah, I don't know. It was an enjoyable read. It was the series where I was just like, all right, I just have to get through this. What's gonna happen next? I have to know. Like, it kept me going. Good read. I would kind of recommend it if you did enjoy Invincible, but once you start reading it, you probably won't want to stop until you're done. There's only like 36 volumes. It's not too bad.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Well, yeah, pretty interesting comic. I see you have got the boys here.
Yes, so I think last week I said I didn't really vibe the first 2 episodes of The Boys. Just how the like tone was set.
Yep.
But I also wasn't really in the mood to watch it
Yeah.
as well. I think that would attribute to it. So I kind of sat down and watched episodes 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, back to back.
I watched 3 last night, 4 this morning, and 5 like midday.
Okay,
So,
nice.
So yeah, I gotta say, like the tone. I feel like once they form their little group
Yeah.
of anti-heroes, the tone changes in kind of a good direction, and then the heroes are kind of just, I don't want to say broken individuals, but
you wouldn't be wrong.
They're broken.
Yeah.
Especially that fucking Aqua dude.
Oh, yeah, the Deep.
Jesus Christ, like...
I mean, you get that after the first episode, what he does to Starlight, but yeah, that's... You wait till season 2, bro.
Bruh. And then with the dolphin in the van that he's transferring. And then the story about the blowhole and the lipstick, I was just like, bruh, you need to chill.
Yeah.
And then Starlight is like, I don't really care too much for Starlight. I guess she's just, trying to get... She's getting pushed into the sexualized female direction.
Because it makes money.
Yeah.
This is the business side of superheroes.
The people I really don't like in the show are actually the ones who manage the superheroes.
Okay, so which ones are you leaning towards? Madison?
Yeah, the main blonde chick, she's bloody annoying. The really nerdy chick that manages Starlight.
Oh, yeah.
She is. I'm like, why is Starlight taking this shit?
Ashley, I think it is.
But I don't get why they're taking this shit. It's like this.
Because it
feels like. And I'm gonna be. I don't know if I should use these words, but it feels like the superheroes are being treated as kind of like
merchandise.
Yeah, like not like they're just not. They're not treating them as human kind of thing. They're just treating them as a way for them to get their means. So yeah, like merchandise, I guess.
I can't. Okay, you need to keep watching.
And then I know where it's going.
No.
No. Because I feel like the heroes are going to get wind. They're getting more and more wind of this, and they're going to turn it on them. And then it's just going to become a shit show.
I mean, that part is forever true in the boys' universe. But I can't say too much more otherwise because you need to watch it. It gets better.
I think right now the character I'm vibing. vibing, I say lightly. I'm not really vibing any of them. They're just like they're
Is
not interesting. They're just like
Black Noir is your favorite, right?
who?
Black Noir. Homelander is just like, good job, man.
Oh yeah,
You're
Black
doing
Noir is fine.
right.
Oh, like I feel like okay, Starlight's kind of giving me a victim vibe, so I don't really care for it.
Mm.
Homeland is a fucking psychopath.
Yes.
And I feel like he's developing into a murderous, homiciding, raging psychopath.
That's a potential. Yes.
Yes. The chick Homeland was with in the plane. Don't really care about her.
Queen May. Oh yeah, you saw that scene too.
Yeah, don't
Queen
really
May.
care about her. She's whatever.
She's just given up.
Yeah, that's what I get. Aqua Dude is fucking weird.
Yes.
Then with the main group of anti-humans, the guy that killed Translucent,
Huey.
he's okay, I guess.
Yep.
He's not great, he's not bad, he's not good, he's not shit. He's kind of in the middle. I'll see where he goes. I did like that he killed Translucent. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, he got baited into it, but
yeah.
Yes.
The
Frenchie's great, dude.
Frenchie's good. I like Frenchie. I like the other guy that Frenchie always like teases and they have back and forths with.
Oh yeah,
the guy with Monica as his girlfriend, and he just gets fucking teased for saying "I love you" and stuff.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's interesting at least. And the main guy of that squad is he's pretty straight up.
Billy Butcher.
Yeah, he's pretty straight up. Just kind of
like
want to destroy them. At least he's got something interesting going for him.
Oh yeah, the guy's called Mother's Milk.
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
And yeah, like I like their interactions the most.
Oh yeah. What about Kimiko? Or Himiko, sorry.
Himiko is
Frenchie's
the thing he released?
The thing he released, yes.
Yeah, the psycho bloody, I don't know what it's called. Like she just runs around ripping people's fucking eyes out.
Yeah, she does.
Heads off and yeah. She's fine, I guess. Like I don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's. I want to watch more. I'll definitely watch more over the next few days. But
it keeps building. I think there's only 6 episodes in the first one.
Is it really?
Let me check. Oh no, there's 8. There's 8.
Okay, good.
So you're getting there. Actually, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Still plenty of time for things to go wrong, man.
Yeah. Oh no, I know shit hits the fan real soon.
Look forward to that.
But yeah, that's been pretty interesting. Did watch Jungle Cruise and Nobody early week, I would say.
Yep.
We'll go with Jungle Cruise first. I thought it felt like The Mummy, but I want to say The Mummy's better.
Yeah, I would agree. And Mummy is more of a classic.
Yeah. I get what they were going for.
Yep.
I don't really have any gripes with the film. It's not like the best thing. It's not the worst thing. It's fine for, this year's films.
It was a decent watch.
For the movies that have come out this year, it's actually decent.
Quite enjoyable. Like, if you're going in ready for...
I feel like Emily Blunt I liked Emily Blunt's character the most.
Oh, yeah.
I think. And, dude, her rich, snobby brother, is legit it's literally just a copy of The Mummy and her brother.
Yeah, that's what I was saying last week. It's just gender roles reversed, and there you go.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I thought the movie was fine. The Rock was fine. It's The Rock.
Of course.
He's consistent.
The Rock plays The Rock.
Yeah,
it's great.
The villain.
Oh yeah, which one?
The German dude.
The German, yeah.
Yeah. Or I don't want to say it, but the German wannabe submarine guy.
Yeah, submarine guy. By the way, how does a submarine fit
I
into
don't understand.
the Amazon?
I didn't think it was that deep.
No, it's not. I don't think it is. No.
I didn't even think you could get it in like properly.
No.
But no, it just happens to be there.
But
Like,
it's
he
just
rolled
chilling.
it in and then rolled it into the water and then whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, he plays a good villain. I mean,
He does.
Like, the actor plays a good villain. The villain's like funny, I guess.
Yeah.
But
so
yeah.
you got the bit of the backstory of how they got lost in there, and the Rock is not actually
Mm-hmm.
a human anymore. He's something else. That whole bit with the curse kind of reminded me of maybe like Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one.
Oh,
It's like,
right. I could see that.
you took the treasure from us, and now you are cursed. But it was placed on them by the elders, I think. But yeah, it was pretty interesting to watch, I reckon. How would you rate it overall?
Like a 6.
A 6? Yeah, nice.
Like, it's not bad. Like, bad is 4. It's not great. Great is like 8, 9.
Yeah.
It's good, so we can give it like a 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
I would say, it's not just scraping good, and it's not good.
Yeah.
So we'll give it a good.
It's borderline.
Yeah. It's like it's fine to watch if you literally if you're bored of your computer, if you're bored of games, if you're just wanting to chill and relax, and maybe
watch something new.
Maybe play some games on your phone while you're watching it.
Is that a good recommendation?
Like, it's good background noise. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. All right. How did you go with Nobody as well?
I found Nobody way better.
Oh, yes.
Honestly, with the movies that have come out this year, and I don't think I'm overhyping it, but I think Nobody might be the better movie of the year.
I can agree with that. I think it was fantastic.
Yeah, because I have not seen a good movie this year, and Nobody was like the first decently good movie I've seen all year.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, Wrath of Man was pretty good. Have you seen that one?
No, let me look it up.
All right.
Yeah, is that's Jason, right?
Of course.
Wrath of Man. Yeah,
I reckon you should watch that one next.
Okay.
We'll see.
But yeah, Nobody was a vibe from the start, I would say. It pretty much just held its traction throughout the film. The pacing didn't really have any problems.
It kept going. It originally started fine because it just keeps getting faster and hits you with the routine. And then it straight up just builds you into what it could be doing, but holding himself back. And then, it just goes ham with it.
Yeah. I did like that bus scene. Yes. Holy Christ, that was just nasty. That was quality stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's like fun. It's borderline John Wick, right?
Yeah. I just love the ending of that bus scene where he slices the guy's throat.
Oh, yeah.
And puts the straw in his throat so he can breathe.
It's like, oh, he's not breathing. Yeah.
I'd never seen that before. I was like, that is the most fucked up thing I've seen in the last few months.
Yeah.
And I was here for it.
It was a little bit intense, huh?
Yeah. I don't mind a gory scene if it's done well. And that was nice. It was nice.
Took it out. And you're watching The Boys and stuff, and you're just that's messed up. Yeah.
I was like, holy fuck, that is so disgusting, but it's so epic at the same time.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know what's wrong with
me.
And
you just get the girl running out of the bus. She's just like, thank you. Oh.
Yep. What else? Was there another really fucked up scene in that film? Oh, I liked where he had his dinner with the mafia boss.
Oh yeah,
he reveals the claymore on the table.
Under the table. On the what was it? It was his dish.
It was on the plate. He just unwraps it, kind of thing. I thought that was pretty cool.
What a bargaining strategy. The moment where he's investigating the tattoo as well, is when you first get a glimpse of like what's coming.
Oh yes,
The
where he
SAS
sees,
soldier or whatever. Yeah.
yeah, he sees the tattoo on his wrist, and the guy like runs out the door, and he
The
locks
old-
the door like 10 times.
The
I
old
laughed
veteran
my ass
who
off.
is just like, wait, you don't belong here. What the hell are you doing? The one guy who you would think would not just get scared and run sees the tattoo and he's like, oh, nope.
No. Well, we are. Sorry, sir. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, that was one of the best parts of the movie.
That was probably one of the best parts of the film. Yeah,
No, sir,
just that
I've
whole
not been
exchange
involved.
where he's just locking the door was just
it's
hilarious.
Very good. I really enjoyed No Boy. What would you rate that? How would you put that one up there?
I give it a high 7, low 8.
Yeah, I agree. I'd give it an 8.
Yeah,
It was a great movie.
Pretty juicy.
I watched through Pirates 2 and 3. Pirates of the Caribbean, so Dead Man's Chest and At World's End.
Best pirate films.
Last night. Yeah, I've got it by far. Like the first one's a classic, put it on its own pedestal. The second and third one just continue the story, build on things, and it's just so well done.
I really do enjoy Pirates 2 and 3. I know a lot of people give it flack. I can't see it.
Everything is just so complex. It's like a movie with everyone plotting chess moves, how many steps ahead.
Yeah.
Free for all.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I feel like even
great.
the cast, I wouldn't change the cast.
No.
Like,
Cast is fantastic.
You know, Johnny is Jack. Like, let's leave
100%.
that. Orlando Bloom, I really wouldn't change it.
Nah.
You know, I think he does a good Will Turner.
Well, yeah.
Keira Knightley, banging. Like, she's great. Barbosa.
Fantastic.
Jeffrey Rush. Yeah, Jeffrey Rush. Great.
Oh, yes.
You know, even the Davy Jones. I don't know who the actor is. I know
I
his
should
face.
know his name.
I know his face. I just don't know his name.
Yeah, we should know his name.
Just because. Yeah, he does a great Davy Jones. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, when you see the behind the scenes of how he actually looks when he's playing Davy Jones, it's crazy to think he's acting that. That's crazy.
It's Bill Nye.
Okay.
Yeah, very good.
And then I do like the not Norrington.
Like
the
Cutler
Colonel.
Beckett.
Yeah, Admiral Beckett, that one.
Yeah.
Admiral Beckett. He is a great, you know, second tier villain.
Yeah. Like I don't know. They set up to just being like, yeah, Davy Jones is 100% the worst thing on the sea. They end it with, oh, by the way, Cutler has the heart, and then it's like a mix of just madness.
Yeah.
It's so well done.
Such great films.
And then,
like, favorite scene in 2?
A favorite scene, bro, was laughing so hard at the wheel fight. They're just they're running on the wheel,
dizzy and everything. Yeah.
They're just fighting on top of, like, they run up the house off the beach. Just how it all starts. They dig up the chest and then immediately just go after each other, and it goes on for like 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They go up to their house, jump on the water wheel. They're all trapped on it. It's spinning, and then it just from there goes straight into the Jones pirates are here.
Yeah.
It's such a good scene.
Yeah. I liked where he makes the deal with Beckett on the ship, and then he does that whole like aerial thing, and he's like, all that without a drop of rum.
Oh yeah, that's the third one. Yeah.
Oh, is that the third one?
That's the third one.
Okay, that's the third one. Second one.
He's just come back.
The second one is definitely. Actually, I really like the scene where he fights the Kraken in the second one.
Yeah, very end. Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Hello, beastie.
Even, jeez.
Rewatching them, like, after having not seen it for so long, was just like,
it's a good experience.
This. Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite scenes in 3. Oh, I just had it and I lost it. It was.
But in 2, you've still got like all those savages. They get trapped in the ball.
Yeah, and they're climbing.
They're climbing up the cliff. Jack's just like, save me.
In 3 where he's fuck, what?
Hallucinating on the ship. In the locker. and like the crabs come along and then just
Oh,
tow the
right.
ship into
No, it's not that scene. It's like when they're in the maelstrom
oh
and they're
yeah,
just
yeah.
fighting, in the maelstrom. That whole
Yeah.
like sequence is amazing.
It just yeah, they free Calypso, and then both ships rushing towards each other with wind behind them because of the maelstrom, and then yeah, they're just blasting each other,
Mm.
and then Jack breaks out of the brig or whatever, goes up to the top. He's fighting Davy Jones on the mast while they're swirling in a maelstrom.
Yeah.
Cannons just firing. Such epic scenes.
Yeah. And then like the exchange with Will and Jack, where he's gives him the compass and tells him to think like him.
Yeah.
And, gives him a nice gust of bad breath.
Yeah. Stuns him
That
off the
whole
boat.
exchange is just great.
And then it pays off like an hour later when Jack's just like, "This wasn't my plan. What are you talking about?"
Yeah, the
Will
compass
just
comes
chucks
out.
him the compass.
It's all
It's
Jack.
so good. It's so good.
It's such a good witty set of films.
Exactly. But yeah, that was a very enjoyable rewatch. We may watch the fourth one. I feel like the fourth one was okay, but the fifth one, I'm gonna pass on that one.
Have you seen it before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just try to capitalize on, oh yes, Drunk Jack, rather than building the world like they were doing in 2 and 3 and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, good watch. Onto the gaming side. How we going so far? Did you continue Apex into the new season?
I played a little, but because of how my week went, I kind of just haven't played as much.
Yep.
Yeah, I played a bit of Sia. I don't think he's like broken. He's just a bit annoying.
Is that the new one?
Yeah, I just think he's a bit annoying. He's like a recon DPS character, and basically, you have like a Q that's like like a cylinder, and it goes 75 meters long. And if you Q your target, you see how much armor and how much health they have for like 8 seconds.
Okay.
And it does like 10 damage.
Does it
stops them from
well?
rezzing or healing at that time.
Wait, is that his ultimate?
No, that's his Q.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
It's got a pretty low cooldown, like 20. So
okay.
it's kind of annoying. It needs a bit of tweaking, but...
So you can like fully track them while that's going
on. Yeah.
Okay.
And then his ultimate is a recon... It's like a beacon he throws on the ground, and in the area, it's basically the size of a building. You can see the footsteps of everyone. Oh, so you can pre-fire corners, where people are hiding, all that kind of stuff. I don't think he's broken, but I just think his Q needs to take the damage off. There's no reason for the damage. It's just obnoxious.
It gives you enough already.
And I feel like I don't know if they should take away like when you're shielding, if you get hit by the Q, your shield stops or your healing stops and you have to restart. I don't know if they should take that away or not.
Well, if you get hit by the Q, you can't shield anyway, can you?
No, you can, but it just stops it. Say if you were popping a Phoenix kit and you get hit by a CQ, well,
is that
your 7 seconds that you waited to pop your Phoenix kit, you have to do again.
Oh, okay.
So it's just obnoxious.
Yeah.
Either make the thing a higher cooldown, or so you're not spamming it in a fight. So you don't start the fight, you damage them, and you shoot it again when they're trying to heal, and then you push.
Yeah.
You could just use it once, so make it 45 seconds.
Yeah, like the Pathfinder thing, didn't they? Extend that timer by ages.
Yeah, and then just get rid of. It's either make it 45 seconds or just get rid of the damage and the ability to stop.
If they did get rid of the damage, would it then stop the healing process? Like it?
Yeah. It's not the damage that stops the healing.
Oh, it's
specifically like it stops them from regenning or shielding. It's not the damage.
Okay,
like you can get damage and still shield.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, other than that, it's fine. I don't like they put World's Edge. They revamped World's Edge, so they changed a few things, but they've put it on for 7 days on the playlist, and it's toxic as fuck. I hate that map so much. It's so bad. It's such a shit map. I know a lot of people like it, but you're literally, if you don't land fragment, you're playing loot simulator until you find someone.
Yes.
And I know they changed the map around a bit so you land different places, but everyone still lands fragment.
How does that work? How do they change the map?
It's just some different areas. They like added high tier loot spots
Ah,
and
right.
kind of
Yeah.
changed the areas around.
Yep. Yep.
But everyone still lands fragment unless the line is like completely off.
Yep.
And then it's like, eh. Like, I'm just not a fan of the map in general.
Well.
I don't think it's like horrid, but it can get on your nerves because of how you land. Like, I don't mind
Yeah.
landing hot, but when you're landing hot with 15 other teams and you can't
Oh
find a gun or
yes.
some ammo,
It's go
that's
time.
when it's annoying.
Yeah.
And
Fair
you're
enough.
not dying because of, you know, you got outplayed. You're dying because you don't have a gun or
And you
ammo
got 6 people shooting at you from all different
or heals,
directions.
you know? Like, you can't really play the game. That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Like, I get it's a battle royale, but, you know,
Yeah. Fair
yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
But I'm not like fussed about it. Like, you know,
Oh, it's just getting started.
yeah. Final Fantasy though has been pog this week. I will tell you
Oh
that.
yes.
While I've been watching lectures, I've just been doing quests.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, hey, where are you up to so far?
So I just got my job as a black mage.
Mm-hmm.
Hallelujah. I just got my chocobo.
Nice.
I'm level
Yep.
34.
34? Nice.
Yeah, so I need one more level and I can do the next black mage quest.
Yep.
And
I
then
didn't realize that they had locked the jobs behind a specific story quest either.
yeah.
Like that kind of does suck a little bit.
I
But
didn't really care for the whole desert quest until I got to the end of it where we fought like, you know, a shit ton of people at once, like where you have to the desert quest line, like
yeah,
where you
the
had to
Amalja.
you know, get the remains of someone, bury them, you know, spy, all that kind of crap. I was just like, ugh. Until we like got caught and then we had to fight everyone.
Yeah.
That's
And
when
it's
it
like,
got fun.
ah yes, my black mage is coming through, destroy.
Yeah. And then the Black Mage quest was actually really enjoyable. The dialogue was really great.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm vibing where I'm at right now. I do want to say though, to get to this stage in the game where I think the game picks up,
Mm.
you do have to put 15 hours in.
Yeah, I was funny
I'm
you
not,
should mention that.
I don't know if it, I don't want to say it's bad. However, it can be very off-putting to people. Because I
Exactly.
know how big the game is and how much of a requirement it is. I understand. But damn, 15 hours. Like, I felt like before yesterday, I was literally only hopping on Final Fantasy to grind quests for half an hour to an hour daily until I got to this point.
Yeah, yeah. That's one of the points. Asmongold reacted to one of Josh Strifehays' YouTube channels
Mm-hmm.
or videos, sorry. It was about the "it gets better after 100 hours" quote. Like it's what games need to stop doing. And that's kind of what you've just been through. You've been through the first equivalent of 100 hours.
Like,
Now the game's starting to get good for you.
I feel it's necessary though, because you can't have anything good without working for it.
Exactly. And
Like,
what
I'm not
the
complaining about it. I understand it, but that's just like, it's not a paywall, but that's like the entry to start playing the game is 10, 15 hours.
yeah, and
Because you're not really playing beforehand. You're kind of just running around getting acquainted with the people and the quests.
exactly. You're getting used to the movement around the
Mm-hmm.
whole world. Not having been to the whole world, you're like just getting used to what's
Yeah,
going on where.
I feel like, yeah, the 10, 15 hours is like a huge learning curve.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
And
not
then
bad. It's not bad. I'm not
once
knocking
you
it.
hit
Just,
that 30 where your job comes into it, you're just like, ah, this is what I'm doing from now on.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And then yeah, it just starts to pick up from there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's an interesting,
Well,
very
yeah, it
interesting you
opens
said
up,
that.
you know, it opens up 3 new avenues when you hit 30. You get your mount, so you don't have to fucking walk everywhere.
Exactly. Exactly.
You get your company,
Yep. Great
and
company.
then you get your, you know, job.
Yep.
So it's like, you know, you get your new set of abilities that you wanted, me being a DPS, you get your company, so you get to do missions for them
Yep.
apart from the main quest, and then you get your mobility. So it really just opens up a lot of avenues in the game.
Three
and you've
wins.
done a few like mini raids or like boss fights now.
Yeah, have you versed any of the primals just yet?
I don't think so.
Have you versed someone who's on fire a lot?
Yes.
Okay, you versed what? You versed Ifrit?
Oh yeah. The
Okay.
one with the dark claw or crystal thing you have to destroy. The fire claw or crystal.
Yes, yeah, the nail.
Yeah. I failed that the first time because I didn't like. I was just damaging him, and I saw the nail.
Yeah.
I was like, why the fuck is this here? And no one was hitting it, so I just left it.
Oh no.
And they're like, oh, whoops, we didn't hit the nail. I'm like, oh, look, my bad. First time run.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll hit the nail because I'm the DPS. I didn't know, sorry. And they're like,
Yeah.
oh no, that's all good. That's all good. I was like, that's all good.
Yeah, wait, they're forgiving me? Yes.
And then, we got it second run, easy.
Welcome to Final Fantasy, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to help.
Yeah, everyone's wholesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, second run, great. Yeah, I
Nice,
thought it was pretty good. We had that fight had like a little bit it was like some mechanics where you have to dodge.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like too hard. It wasn't hard really. It was just like the nail thing. It didn't even say attack the nail. It just just there. It just appeared. I was like, what the fuck is that?
A mechanic to figure out as you go. Yeah.
And then when we wiped, I was like, oh, that must be the nail, maybe.
Exactly.
And then the guy's like, oh, someone didn't attack the nail. I was like, yeah.
And that's part of the fun part of like progressing through the boss fights once you get to end game is where it's like, that's what that does. Here's what we gotta do. Let's start planning around this now. Yeah,
it gives me it's very Destiny vibey.
Exactly. Like raiding trials, boss fights.
Yeah, that's all fine and dandy as long as you have people that are willing to learn.
Exactly.
I remember some days on Destiny, holy fuck. What was that really bad one that took us like 9 hours one day?
That was great.
That was
that was just for one run. That was
it was one run to do like Oryx King or whatever it is.
Yeah, Taken King Oryx boss fight.
Fuck. 9 hours for this shit because we had to go through like 4 different groups, I swear to God, because these pricks couldn't do what we were telling them to do. We'd done it before, like so many times.
Sometimes you just get the group and it doesn't work out. People
they just don't try.
I don't know what quite it is. Like
no, they don't try. They just want to be carried and they just don't pay attention.
Yeah,
they're just not doing their part.
You always get the groups where you're just like, hey, you want to run this fight for Oryx? I'll do the jumping. And I would always do that fight because no one else speaks up for it. I was like, yeah I'll do it. I'll be up there in the flash.
Yeah. It's pretty straightforward. When you know what to do, just listen. And then these guys are trying to give their input. And I'm just like, brother, just listen.
Wait, you just said you don't know what to do. What's wrong?
Yeah, like, bruh.
But yeah, in Final Fantasy, generally, it's fairly like they will go out of their way to help you if you're not doing something right. So
well, I was actually surprised I didn't get flamed.
Nah,
I was genuinely surprised I didn't get flamed for finishing the first primal.
Yeah,
for failing on the first run. Like they were so cool about it, and they were so cool about like the second run, and so cool about saying, "Oh, good job, this, that." I was just like, "Damn, guys, all right, chill."
Yes.
Cut the wholesome crap. I'm from League of Legends. I don't know what this is.
Is this positive flame? What's going on?
I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty good. I'm vibing the game. Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. So I'm still leveling up White Mage. At the moment, it's pretty much my main class. Instead of going like the ninja or samurai, I'm leveling up a healer, which is interesting for me. But
why?
Well, because I get into queues so fast.
Oh, really?
For like some dungeons and stuff.
Okay.
So because like no one goes healer.
If you're a healer, can you get loot for Black Mage?
You can, but you can't need on it. So if there is another Black Mage in the group, you're greeting with everyone else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you get. I mean, you.
Oh,
it probably
so that's
works.
how that need pass and greed thing works.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So people with the right class for that item can need it. Everyone else can greet it or just pass for it.
Mm-hmm. I accidentally greeted on a red mage thing, thinking I could have it. It was like a spell book or something.
Hey, you can have it, yeah.
And
Just
no, but I couldn't equip it.
You're not a not a red mage yet. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's what I said accidentally. I mean, I graded on it, but it was just like, why keep it if I can't equip it?
Yeah. Well, you get the red mage once you're level 50, but yeah, it probably not necessary at this point in time. But yeah, that's nice. Once I hit 60, I'll probably go for the tank. I want to be a gunbreaker because that looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Dark Knight's too much. Paladin and Warrior are just like basic. Oh, nah, I'll try out the gunbreaker, see what's going. And then for the ninja, I started the quest for the relic weapon Yoshimitsu, which should be interesting.
I'm definitely keen to get to like level 50 and start doing some raids.
Yes. Yep.
But you know, I feel like that'll take like another 2-3 weeks at the rate I play.
There's a lot. Like I've hit 50. I've been there for a while on my character. There's a lot to go through before the first expansion starts, story wise, because there's like patches, so there's plenty of time to like go through stuff anyway. So yeah.
But yeah, you know, if I get to 50, I'm pretty sure I'll be buying the expansions anyway. So.
Oh, you haven't bought? You're still free trialing?
Oh, free trialing, baby.
Nice.
I bought shit. I was like, I really just want to see if I like it.
Yeah.
Because like you can get to 50 free trialing, right?
It's a good plan. You can get to 60, I think.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah.
Because you get the
only what I found weird is on free trial you can't add anyone.
Oh yeah, or like
what is
invite them to a party. Yeah, that's a bit strange.
That's dodgy. that's a dodgy manipulation tactic right there.
It makes sense that some features are disabled, but when it's features that are very relative to playing the game, like getting a friend along that you're in a trial game for, you have to have someone who owns the game. You can't, just do it. But, yeah. So, been pretty good. I managed to grab... I have the old version... I don't think I have the CD. I think we downloaded it. Like, when it came out originally, we just downloaded it through the Monk Station thing. But when the Steam Summer Sale was out for all the expansions, currently, I kind of grabbed that one. Yeah. So I have 2 accounts.
That's fair.
But, yeah, it's been really fun so far.
That's good. But, yeah, I'm keen for it.
Yes, sir.
I didn't think we had any comments that were too interesting last week.
Let us have a quick check.
We got Sin here. Both of you are noobs reading One Piece from Punk Hazard Shavandi. Meanwhile, Chad Me is watching anime since... I watched the anime from the start. What do you mean?
Wait, where is Sin's comment? I didn't even see
it. Christian.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah. You know, learn English, brother. Like, that sentence structure is horrible. Next. Blizz. T-O-G.
Wait. He didn't even understand what we meant by that.
I know. That's why
we
ignore him, Chris. We ignore him.
That was when we started the whole series. Like, yeah, okay.
It's like he thinks we read this shit back to front. Like, what the fuck?
Deep breaths. Okay, what are you saying?
TOG Rhino ain't the monster, just another monster you face on the way to the jump pad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank goodness that is the case, because it wasn't very overwhelming. We were very whelmed by its appearance. We were fine. Not even sweating. We have another random fact. Toji got the scar in his mouth from being thrown in the room with cursed spirits the Maki and Mai were in when he was a child. Oh. Interesting. Okay. That's a fun fact, kind of.
Yeah. We got Vezo here. By the way, Yuta was in a binding vow with the higher-ups in the Jujutsu world to kill Yuji. And if Yuta didn't kill Yuji, there would be some consequences. So Yuta killed Yuji when his heart stopped and the binding vow was complete like that. Then Yuta immediately healed him.
Man's just getting through easily, outplaying the council.
Nightblades. A lot of content in one video. Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Then we have a Jujutsu Kaisen theory. That's a long one.
Jesus, that's all you.
Wait, this is kind of what I was saying last time we were talking about it though. About Kenjaku being the brain inside Yuji's mom when we saw him in that brief flashback during last week's set of chapters.
Yeah.
So this is just a theory of essentially. Let me sum this up for you. Kenjaku was pretty much Yuji's mother after she died. That Yuji's father had with the dead mother. That doesn't sound good at all. But it's Jujutsu Kaisen. Who knows?
Sounds like a bit of necrophilia, but yes, keep going.
So yeah, once Yuji was born, he like body swaps to someone else essentially. So technically, they would be brothers in a sense, by way of cursed energy, I guess. Maybe not as much of a blood relation because it was a completely different body, but they are related that way. I would definitely say confident in that theory too.
Dang.
Yeah, big yikes. Big yikes.
Yeah. All right. Weekly sanity check.
I
I feel like now that we're out of lockdown, my sanity's kind of good because I can go get some food.
Oh yes, 4 o'clock, bro. Lockdown is over.
Freedom. I can go get some decent food.
Yeah.
Been eating the same shit all week. I swear to God. Like it's not bad, but
It's
just
not
like
bad,
a bit of variety. Never hurt anybody.
Yeah, exactly. The choice is nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, how you got, man? Sandy check?
Yeah, it's fine. You know, if I can regain my sanity after these lectures, we'll be good.
Yeah. How much more uni have you got left?
I'm in week 3.
Oh damn. Oh. Okay.
So yeah, we got a while.
I'll ask you that in a few weeks.
Then. 2.5 months. I don't have any exams, which is nice. So I finish week 12 again.
Okay.
Which is pog as hell.
How do you always not have exams? That's good.
It's just my degree, marketing degree. Do that.
Nice.
We also have like projects, so it's just like how it goes.
Yep.
So I'll finish starting either late October or early November, and then I'm off till March.
How many more subjects off till March? What?
Yeah.
How many more subjects do you have?
I'm doing 2 this semester because of work.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I'll be doing 2 again and then 2 again. Because I have 4 after this. I could speed run it, but something's gonna give, and I'm not sure I could actually do it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Unless it was just what I was doing. Like if it's just uni, it's not an issue to do 4 subjects. But if you got like work and other commitments,
gotta work around
4 subjects is not the idea. Like,
yes, sir.
I don't see how it's possible.
Yep, it's quite the struggle.
But it's not even an issue because I like the new job I got, so I'll be there for ages anyway.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Any check going good?
Yeah.
All right.
How about you?
Yeah. Well, should be sane. Yeah, we'll stay positive. Good sanity check this week, I think.
All right.
We'll see how we go next week. Did you see the Eka holiday got cancelled? I think it was supposed to be this week.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, I don't know why it was going ahead in the first place, honestly.
Do you like the Eka?
I mean, not particularly.
Yeah, I don't care for it either. Like,
but I know a lot of people do like going out to like a festival.
It's not even a festival. Like, what is
that's essentially what it is these days.
Eka holiday, what is it? I don't even know what it is.
It's for the exhibition in the city. It's like a celebration of things and stuff. And you go buy like those sweet show bags from all the stands.
Like I know that. I just thought it was some rides and stuff, but it's like what?
Is
that it? It's
and then
known
there's
as the People's Day.
There's sheepdog trials and like the wood cutting thing, and there's not BMX, like the huge trucks come in and have their show.
Honestly, yeah. It's a festival. It's fine that we hit a miss this week.
I think we did the same thing last year, which is understandable. Again, I don't think we should be having it at this particular point in time. But yeah, apparently the holiday itself is not this week anymore, so it's been put on hold for.
Yeah, I heard that means the public work holiday got pushed back to.
Yep, they haven't decided on a date yet.
So that's unfortunate for you.
Yep.
Unlucky.
Damn it. Yeah, going alright.
I think we're done here for this one.
Yes, sir. This week was
Longest
a powerful
one
week
so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have any comments, questions, or queries, let us know down below in the comments section. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you next week.
Alrighty. Thank you very much for watching, listening. Catch us next time.